Hello everyone and welcome back to Shockmania. I am the Artie Dent. And before we start, a big shout out to Lyle who found this trailer for me. Lyle, I don't know if you know exactly what you found here, but it's going to be something a little awesome. What we've got here is a brand new Japanese movie from director Takashi Shimizu. Now, Takashi is well known for some of the greatest Japanese horror movies of modern times. The Grudge series, right? And recently he made his trilogy of terror, that Suicide Forest Village, Howling Village, Oxhead Village. Now, not a great fan of those movies except for Oxhead Village. That was really terrific. But the other ones, pretty meh. Also, recently he did Homunculus, which was kind of blur. But then he did Immersion, which wasn't too bad. And Sana, which I haven't seen yet, but I would really, really like to. And now we have this one. I'm going to say this wrong, so just bear with me here. Aのコはだぁれ, which means something like who's that, or who's this, or what's this. Let's wait for an official translation to come out for the title. But let's have a look at the trailer, because we've got it. Now. No subtitles, but sorry. I do have a synopsis though. And yes, it is set in the school.
この学校ってさ、30年くらい前にも飛び降り事故があったんだ。
あの子だよ、あの子。
あの子って誰？
This is
まさかあんたも見ちゃったの？
soft vibe to it. The soft focus vibe.
大輝くん、今誰かと一緒にいる？
いるよ。
いないはずの生徒が巻き起こす恐怖。あなたはもう死んでるの。あの子に
So it seems like Shimizu's going back to looking at these kind of ghost spirits at schools kind of thing. Okay. He's done that for a little while. Clearly you're not supposed to laugh at that bit, but
あの
okay.
子は誰？
Aのコはだぁれ is how the lady just pronounced that. Another one coming out in July alongside Riza Montalbani's Pusaka. That's also coming out in July. July's going to be a great month for Asian horror from the looks of it. The synopsis for this one. During the summer vacation period, temporary teacher Hanako Kimija is in charge of a supplementary class. Now, bear in mind, this is roughly translated, so if it sounds a bit funny, that's the reason why. One day, a female student suddenly jumps off from the school rooftop and dies in front of Honoka. Then she notices a mystery student. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? Let me start that again. Then she notices a mystery student who is not supposed to be there. I'm assuming it's that guy. You know what? Let's not speculate. Let's just wait for the film to come out. I've got to say, looking at the cast list, I don't watch too much Japanese horror anymore, but I do not recognize the cast. What a shame we don't get like Kana Hashimoto. Or the girl from why am I getting a mental blank? You know what? I'm not even going to pretend I can remember the names of the actors and actresses from Japanese horror movies. But Takashi Shimizu, I know, and I don't mind watching Takashi Shimizu horror movies when they're not with the word village in the title, because then I know that they're just not good. But the guy who's made The Grudge and Ju-on movies, you know, he's won some tickets in my books and certainly deserves a couple of second chances, couple third chances for us to watch his movies. And he's pushing the boundaries of what is Japanese horror. Now, this doesn't look like it's pushing too many boundaries. It looks like it's going back to something that's a lot more safer for Japanese horror than the stuff that we've seen from him recently with things like Immersion. And Sana, which unfortunately I haven't seen. But Immersion I did see. And you know, he did try something different there with VR. That kind of was cool. But this looks like it's going back to the traditional Japanese spirits and school kids and just stuff that freaks people out. Maybe trying to make a bit of a generational film with this one. Waiting for what the English title should be. I've got it as roughly translated as Who's That? Which kind of makes sense now that I've read the synopsis about this mysterious person that appears in the school. But who knows? We'll wait for an official English translation and an official English title for this movie. Based on the previous works of his, though, that hasn't happened. So that's where it gets a bit difficult. So things like Sana, not available. Immersion, hard to find. The Village movies, hard to find. Homunculus was probably the only one because I know that was on Netflix. But what do you think? The trailer's still playing in the corner of the screen, so you're getting a couple of opportunities to look at it. Also in the bottom of the screen, you'll see there's a thumbs up and a thumbs down. Thumbs up says you're interested and you want to see this. Thumbs down says, maybe not. Maybe you've had enough of Takashi Shimizu and you don't want to see any more of his films. I think give him another chance. On the way back up after stuff like Immersion and hopefully Sana was good, Oxhead Village was good. So I think he deserves another chance for us to really enjoy another one of his films. This looks like it could be a generational film, so something that maybe people will kind of get their teeth stuck into and enjoy. Look, I'm the Artie Dan. You are watching Shockmania. Thank you for listening to me ranting for no apparent reason other than you wanted to enjoy a Takashi Shimizu trailer. Be cool if I'd added English subtitles to that, so maybe it's something I can think about for next time. Otherwise, we'll catch you next time.